The diesel heater has been giving us nothing but jip.
A bit of ache in my shoulders, I think, from 150 metres. So hope it's worth it.
Right, we're off to see some friends now.
And stop somewhere for a morning cup of tea because we have to make an early getaway.
Everything's been turned off. I turned the main power off. And we're going to try this again. In the last episode we left you just arriving at Cardonis Castle, where Carol's having her first drive on minor roads.
Quite a nice turning circle on it.
Yeah.
Too much closer to the side. There's nobody here.
Yeah, fine. We're not going to be here long, are we? Cardonis Castle is a well-preserved 15th century tower house. It was originally owned by the MacCullochs of Myreton, who abandoned the castle in the late 17th century after the execution of Sir Godfrey MacCulloch for murder. The MacCullochs acquired Cardonis around 1460, most likely through marriage, and built the present castle in the late 15th century as their fortified residence. Second drive, Charlie Brown. That handbrake's a long way down, isn't it?
It is. Just need to get used to it.
We're going to look at getting an extension to make it easier. We've never been to Dumfries and Galloway before, but it's a beautiful place to visit. Enjoying your van?
It's fine all the time the roads are quiet like this.
The van is nowhere near as easy to drive as Little Red was, but Carol's doing fine. Just a few miles up the road is another tower house called Carslewith Castle. Sadly, when we were here, neither the castle or the cafe were open, but you are still able to see it from the outside. We're off to a little RSPB site tonight. This is a YouTuber's worst nightmare. It's where you think the camera is off, but it's on, and on when it's off. Luckily, it didn't last too long before I realised my mistake. I'm driving again now. Carol doesn't like these tiny little tracks, and I have to admit I don't like them much either because I'm still not used to the van. I'm storing every passing place in memory as I drive by. And here is our location for the night, hopefully. Well, as long as we don't get torrential rain and this stream floods, I'm happy. Van's looking a little bit dirty now. Still looks smart though. I contented myself with a little bit of cloud spotting as Carol chatted with her sisters. Here comes dinner. That looks nice. Fish cake, potato waffles, kale and carrots. Now maybe we should have had a white sauce with this. Oh, this is a big wash up, bunny. Hey, when are you doing your next cookies? What a difference a bit of sun makes. We've been joined by another vehicle. Time to go.
Looks like it's another lovely day today.
Yeah, beautiful.
Yeah, so we've woken up at the Wood of Cree RSPB and now we're going to head off hopefully for a scenic drive across the Galloway Forest and stop somewhere for a morning cup of tea because we had to make an early getaway.
Yeah, we were, not woken up, but a gang of foresters turned up. That's what that little white van was that you saw in the drone shot. Fly down. We just seen a bird of prey swoop down along the road in front of us, but we weren't quick enough to catch it on the camera.
Oh, there he's back.
There he is, back. Wow.
Oh.
If only the camera was as good as the human eye. We can see him very clearly. I'm upgrading my cameras as soon as we get home. Yeah. Beautiful day for a pony ride. Right, we're off to see some friends now. Now I bet you thought we were meeting some other YouTubers. In the middle of nowhere, there's a herd of goats. Luckily, we've got some tasty carrots from our fridge for them. Look at all the carrots on the floor. Let's get some. There you go, big one. It's obvious loads of people are feeding them. And the weird thing is they've got carrots here on the ground. Anything that touches the ground and they just won't eat it. Don't get your head. Yeah, you've got a very pretty face. Well, whoever's goats they are, they're an absolute joy to see. You're all so pretty, aren't you? Yes, especially you. Especially you. Yeah, you're pretty as well. Lovely goats. Lovely goats. All right then.
And we've just passed the entrance to Raiders Road where you can go down and see the otters pools, but unfortunately it's closed.
We'll have to save that one for another day.
Yeah, that's why the dam's there. Lovely big reservoir.
Now we didn't realise, but there's a chemical toilet emptying point here if you're in the area, so we took free use of that. This is a dark sky site where you can spend the night, but we're not going to do that.
Just taking a walk down to see Bruce's Stone.
Yeah.
190 metres. Will we make it?
We might do. Oh my god, this excitement's killing me.
150 metres. Let's hope it's worth it.
Well, it's not very big.
We'll have to read about it, see what it is. This is it. Bruce's Stone.
So what's the story?
So Robert the Bruce came back to mainland Scotland in 1307 and there was a big battle in this area, probably under where the reservoir is now, and after the battle they were picking over the dead bodies and Robert the Bruce came and sat against this stone to rest.
Back at the information hut, we saw these bat boxes. The diesel heater has been giving us nothing but jip these last few days. I'm trying to see if it will work again here, and it just sputters. If yours is doing this, it's faulty, because when it's working well, it's lovely and quiet.
Now we're going to head into Castle Douglas. We've heard the main high street, I think it's called King Street, has some lovely independent shops. So we're going to do a bit of shopping and maybe get some lunch there too.
Around Castle Douglas, Bonnie. Up and down, yeah. We bought some absolutely beautiful Scotch pies in Castle Douglas. But first, we had some lunch at the Mad Hatter Cafe. I went for the meal deal of a cheese toastie and mushroom soup, and Carol went for a baked potato with her favourite of tuna and mayonnaise.
Jelly cats.
Oh yeah. You still want their Jellycat lamb?
Well, if I can find a Snoopy.
Little did we know someone's going to send us a Snoopy when we get back home.
Pieces. Yeah, we'll have a look in that delicatessen as well.
You know, we've got a haggis lasagna
with some garlic flatbread and coleslaw.
Yeah.
That's one meal.
Yeah.
Then we've got some Scottish pies for a lunch.
For a lunch.
We've never had them before, so I don't know what that is.
Lovely.
And then we've got a large mince round.
Yeah. Which is a pie.
Carrots and sprouts.
Yeah, yummy. Where are we off to now then, Mrs?
We're going to make our way back to Gretna Green now via Dumfries. We're just going to park up there for a cup of tea. And then we'll unfortunately be making our way out of Scotland and back down south into England. We need to find a park for night park up in the Carlisle region for tonight, and then the plan is to head into Harrogate tomorrow, and tomorrow night we've got a night booked at the Knaresborough Caravan and Motorhome Club site.
Yeah, because we're dropping in at Consort on the way home. Heater's struggling to light again, don't know why. So this is twice in a row now I've had this same error. Everything's been turned off. I turned the main power off. Yeah, it's been messing about again. I can't get it to run again. Well, it's got nothing to do with the gas, Bunny, it's diesel. Our first Chinese in the van, Bunny.
Right, this is tradition. Wow, so we've got kung po chicken in batter.
Yummy.
Special curry.
Good.
And a special rice, which is absolutely huge.
Oh my goodness me, that's enormous, isn't it?
Yeah, I thought it looked big.
Okay. It was absolutely delicious, this takeaway. I don't really enjoy driving in the dark anymore, but needs must.
No, let's go find a park up.
It's a very windy night, and Park for Night has brought us up onto the ridge of a hill, would you believe it?
Going up quite high, aren't we?
Yeah, right. This is going to be home for the night. I just hope there's not any big trees here that could fall on us. I thought it was by the side of the road, but you changed it, didn't you?
Yeah.
I remember.
Yeah, it's more off the road and more sheltered as well. It seems quite windy. Nice view though. See that in the morning.
Well, so far, Truma, you are a bloody awful thing to use. The touch-sensitive screen is not that great either. Sometimes it reads a press, and other times it leaves you stabbing. So we got a Bluetooth error, which is, you know, it's making that backfiring sound again, isn't it?
Yeah.
Any heat coming out? Not really.
Has it failed again?
Not yet.
Not yet. We'll see what happens.
So it's failed again. I'm going to turn it all off now. The diesel heater story continues. Well, we had a peaceful night up here, didn't we?
We did.
Even though it was a bit windy, I was a bit worried about the trees on this side, but they're only small ones. We don't normally park in viewpoints, as they can attract the wrong crowd at times. But we had no idea when we arrived last night. All looks so lovely when the sun's out, but last night in those high winds it wasn't particularly fun driving along here.
There's a deer in the field. How many? 3? Yeah, 3 in a row. Spotted us.
Not every camera shot works. Look at this blooming twig, stopping my focusing from working properly.
Morning everybody. We've woken up to another lovely sunny day. Today is the start of our 4th week away in the new van and everything's going really well. We're having a great time. Today the plan is to keep heading south and hopefully have a day out in Harrogate today before we go back and see Consort Motorhomes tomorrow.
With a bit of nice weather, couldn't we, Bunny?
Yeah, well, it's been lovely the last few days.
Yeah. Terrible interference on the microphones on this clip. Anyway, all I'm saying is it's Carol's turn to have another go at driving the van. How did you find driving your van?
It's fine, very easy to drive on big roads. But I've got a bit of ache in my shoulders, I think, from clenching the wheel and concentrating probably.
It's just because you're new at it,
Yeah,
and you're not sure of the vehicle yet.
yeah.
Enjoying that biscuit?
Yeah, I like these. They're ginger biscuits, border ones.
Yeah, they're good, aren't they?
Dark chocolate ginger bar, really nice.
We're off.
Nice little coffee stop by the side of the A66.
Yeah, it wasn't that noisy. I didn't.
No, it wasn't noisy at all really. Could have been anywhere. So we got about an hour and a quarter's drive now to get to Harrogate.
Yeah.
Looks like the weather's changing as well. It's gone very grey. So we just hope it doesn't rain.
Now we were hoping that we might be able to spend the night in this road coming up here on the left, but it wasn't to be. I think if you're coming to Harrogate, it pays to get here as early as you can in the day.
See if we can get a parking space in here. Can you get in there?
I should have tried getting in that space. I'm sure the van would have fitted, and by the time I summoned up courage, it was gone. We did find a space, but it didn't work. Well, we made it to Harrogate, but parking is a nightmare. We finally found a parking spot. Unfortunately, this van is too wide for us to leave it here because a fire engine wouldn't be able to get down here. So we're going to give up and go to the campsite. Now this queue brings back memories of our caravanning days. It's half term, so it's very, very busy. So who knows what pitch we're going to get. We're all safely on the Knaresborough campsite. Everything's cosy and we're ready for Consort tomorrow. And we've got the van in relaxation mode. So I lay that way and Carol lays this way.
Oh, I can sneeze.
Don't sneeze.
Phew.
Bless you.
Phew.
And we've got haggis lasagna tonight with some garlic bread. Okay, here comes the haggis.
Yummy. This is the first haggis lasagna. There's a lot of haggis in it. I think.
A lot of haggis in it, yeah.
We had some coleslaw.
Very nice though. Very different. Yummy. Enjoy, bunny. What do you think?
Well, I liked that haggis the other day for breakfast.
Yeah. Tasty, isn't it? So we got this from Henderson's Butchers in Castle Douglas. And earlier for lunch, didn't film it unfortunately, but we had 2 of their Scotch pies. And they were absolutely delicious and very cheap, £1.50 each. Hello everyone, thanks for watching the video.
If you enjoyed it, please give us a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button and share us with your friends.
And we'll see you in the next one.
See you soon.